in order for us to be all that we can be, we need to attend to all of the physical challenges we face too. I don't know. What do you guys
I
think?
think for me, the way I look at the movement is like it's the root for any human. You need to move to be functional. And I think sometimes we have the stereotype of Black people, oh, you guys are athletes, the body is this, especially on my age, you're like, oh, you're fine, you don't need it. It's natural, but you need to work to it. And I think that platform is to work to maintaining a body. It's not just natural. It needs effort, but it needs education to it. So I think what I wanted is like having a platform where I share what I know, because a lot of people say, oh, you know a lot about it. I'm like, okay, but not just to keep it for myself, but share it with people that actually I care for them to the success, and I care for them to get better, because it's coming back as a loop for everybody, right? So if you're healthy, you're gonna help back your family, help back a community, and at the end of the day, we can achieve better. So that's how I see it, and I wanted to something intimate that people will feel comfortable to, hey, I have a question, or can we pass more time doing this? I think sometimes in traditional setting, there's a time issue, there's a money issue, there's a stress issue because people don't take the time, or we feel neglected. I think here we're pretty flexible. I think that's why we're getting flexible in the training, but also in the time of what we're approaching thing. We want to kind of having, if it doesn't fit for you, we have other option. If it's not your style, having other option to be adaptable. So I think that's why I kind of buy to this Mouvman platform. We're still growing, but that's the beauty of it. It's like I feel there's a potential, and then it really motivates me to do more later, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Dave. Wow. That was cool, Katia. Thanks.
Yeah. I think for me, I really want to have a platform to address chronic pain issues, especially in the African American community. Sometimes we're in the mindset that pain is supposed to be there for us, let's just get used to it. I'm getting older. And we don't really take the time to investigate, or do we really have the knowledge base, I think in many cases, to really find what works for us. It could be yoga, it could be soft tissue mobilization, it could be working on posture, but there are things out there for us to help alleviate some of these chronic pain issues that we have. We just have to tap into it, just go out there and claim it. And so I'm really looking forward to just exposing people to some of the knowledge that I've learned over the years, and hopefully it'll be a benefit to them and get them out of some of these loops and pain cycles that they find themselves in sometimes.
Yeah. Wow, that's also great. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can underestimate kind of, and I don't know that Katia and I have been talking about doing this for a little bit when we were training in eccentrics together, but I don't think I even understood until we started gathering people and gathering other instructors, and we gathered Dave. Dave was not originally in the conversation, but he quickly joined into this conversation because there is something here, and there's something very powerful about gathering a PT, an athletic therapist, people who know how to teach dynamic stretch, people who know how to teach Pilates. There's all of these techniques that are out there that for our community, we don't even know about them, but they're also typically at price points that are very challenging for us to get access. I mean, by the time you cobble together the plan that you really need to heal your body, you're deep in debt. The money is just, so we're trying to put together a platform where we can really make this accessible for everyday people who need this type of control over their, I mean, it's crazy to say, but you think of yourself as having control over your body, but actually, if you're in pain, you really don't have control over your body.
Yeah.
And as Dave said, we don't have access to pain meds and all these things like a lot of people do. We tend to be undertreated for our levels of pain compared to other communities. Black people in particular tend to be undertreated. And so we have to take control of managing our pain. in a way that's constructive. And really, we just want to empower people. Look, we just want to empower people to live their best life. That's what I've been about for years in all sorts of ways. But this feels like a powerful way, because if you're in pain, pretty much the rest of your life is affected.
Yeah,
Just the truth. It's hard to be fully mentally functioning. It's hard to be fully alive in the sense of your spirit being uplifted. It's hard if you're in pain.
yeah.